Piss.
Piss.
Welcome back, guys, to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back 4
and Sane Trilogy PS4
edition.
Switch it around.
Yeah. So, well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, what'd you? Oh, hi, Coco. Oh wait, Coco's like got interrupted.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered.
Yeah.
20 to be exact.
20 more.
The planets will align shortly. All 13.
The planets will align. What the hell? Is he bouncing chakras?
I said all
What the
13.
fuck?
What other planets are you talking about? You heard of the planet Zinnia? I'm sorry, not Zinnia. Xena?
I was about to say, I was like, Zinnia's a fucking Pokemon trainer.
You heard of Xena? Xena before?
Xena? Like
Yeah.
X-E-N-A?
It's a really far planet. Well, it's almost not even part of the solar system. Or not solar system, the Milky
Why
Way.
is she video chatting? She's right here with me.
I think it's like a one-way mirror. No, that's future Coco. That's Coco from the future because you saw the time twister. I was gonna ask you for a
Coco, welcome back, baby. Welcome back.
future Coco. So what if we meet the other Coco? Does that brace his face on Museum? Weird. Oh. Oh yeah. Wait. Before you go in,
Yeah.
jump on Polar 10 times. Abuse him. Alright, do it again. I don't know why. Yeah, keep bouncing on him. I don't know why he stayed down for a second. Keep doing it. A lot of Crash 2 veterans know this trick.
I barely know this trick.
Oh, you're good. A helping paw by smashing his head.
Thanks for helping me, bitch.
Anyway,
I get to do the second snow level. Yay.
you can't get the gem in this level though.
No, I cannot, because you have to
Red
unlock
gem.
a new path, because I have to earn the red
Which
gem.
I'll come back and do it later.
Which will be a pain in the ass.
Whoever ends up doing it. I was gonna ask you, what's your opinion on the second encounter against Ripperoo compared to the first?
Oh yeah, because I did both.
Yeah, you did do both. So what was your opinion with the second Ripperoo?
I actually like the second one more, because like the first one was good, but like
I thought
presentation
the first
wise,
one was boring.
like the first one was.
It's just big, he's just jumping around and just big TNTs. Well,
Yeah,
love
but
the
I
second one.
remember the first time. I remember the first time fighting him. He was intimidating as hell.
Oh, as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's in a straitjacket and his laugh is insane. Like, pretty original.
Yeah.
If I feel
But
like
the second time he wasn't as intimidating. But his boss was like, as a fight, he was easier.
in the second one or the first one?
In the second one, he was like
Yeah.
way easier the second
But
time.
in terms of presentation, the presentation was a lot better because he's summoning TNTs from a cane and Nitro, for that matter, because Nitro's very new for this game.
Yeah.
You know, most people will be like, oh, well, no shit, if you're not playing Crash 4, I'm like, but that's the thing, we were originally going to play the original 3, but because this is already out by the time we got the PVR, we might as well comment on what we would comment on the originals anyway.
Yeah.
So this just feels like a new thing. Penguins!
Woo. Ooh, I'm famous. What the fuck did I have to do with
On
that
what?
even? The Hedgie Hogs.
Musically, right? Your hair was on Musically?
Oh yeah, Jacob Saki Tits.
Or did you delete it without it?
I deleted that shit.
No one likes Musically. It's cringe.
I had it for like a solid I had it for like a solid 2 minutes and then I dropped that
Well,
shit.
you had to have it for your class.
Yeah, I had to have it for my choral class in order to graduate. It's kind of funky the way that worked, but
You don't need to graduate for that because you could have straight A's in all of them, and you could probably your overall GPA will just be dropped slightly because
because the way that my teacher graded though was like.
Well, I'm talking about the elective of choirs in general. If you can have straight A's and everything, but like have an F in choir, the percentage won't be enough to put your GPA at like 1. You know, because.
But he was really hard on this.
No, I
this
know.
past semester.
So he probably put like test grades for like.
Well, he made the musically 100.
assignment.
He made the musically assignment almost 100 points.
So he can change the percentage and make it his own, which is good because that makes people actually want it. Actually should do it instead of like, oh, it's an elective. Like I shouldn't care about it. Then why are you even in it? in the first place?
It's like
Because
everyone's
it's filler.
logic.
It's filler. People that don't want to sing, they're just going to do it for filler. How do we... what were we talking about before this?
I was talking about something completely different, and you got off topic.
No, you were talking about, No, I'm trying to remember what... Do you remember what you were talking about? I don't remember.
Not at all. Oh, no, I was talking about... Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about.
Because we got... I don't know how we got to school. Like... Well, I mean, I would only know if I, you know, on the playbacks, but...
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
This is like a...
Yeah, so basically, what they changed with the ice physics is that you can't go super fast by sliding on the ice right away. You have to gain the momentum like real ice should. You know, it's not like when you go ice skating, you just immediately, you know, fly like a jet.
I don't need that. That's
No, I know.
unnecessary.
I didn't want them to do it because I'm used to like going really fast on the ice.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not like ice physics or everyone's favorite thing. Ice physics is probably the worst, like one of the worst obstacles in platformers because it makes your control worse. It's slippery. Oh yeah, I was gonna get into the music because in Crash 1 the bonuses were all the same theme. And this, basically what they do is for the bonus and death routes, they take the same instruments used in the regular level and they make the bonuses more happier and low key. You meant to do that right?
Yeah.
I already got that trophy. And they made it more, you know, happy and low key. And then for the death routes, they make it more fast paced and basically the song saying, "Yo, this ain't no regular level, bitch."
Damn.
I'm quoting the Snippy Land, which is no longer on YouTube. He pulled his videos.
Really?
Yeah, you remember him?
Nope. I don't even know who you're talking about.
I showed. He's the one that introduced me to Spyro because I didn't really have anyone that. I never saw a quality video that gave me a really good review of him at the time. I showed you the review of in 2014 when we stayed in San Francisco. I showed you his review of Spyro 3 and Spyro 2.
That was like 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
I would
and
know.
he took his. He was a good editor. His opinions were very like everyone's like overall reaction to his opinion was very mixed, but his overall structure and informative commentary of his reviews were really good. It's just eventually you couldn't take the hate of him, of everybody, like of kids trying to defend Rather Cortex because he straight up ranked Rather Cortex as the worst Crash game of all time, and I can see why. I come back to it every once in a while just because it's a Crash game.
Yeah.
But yeah, he couldn't handle the hate, and I mean, like, that's kind of the main thing you got to deal with when it comes to social media, and it's so easy to, you know, be offended by it, and it's so easy
honestly,
to avoid
like,
hate.
How I feel about hate with any situation is like just
It's so
take
easy.
it, take it, and like have like a twist on it. So like, if someone's like, "You suck," you're like, "Hell yeah, I do." Like, just own it, own the hate.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with a lot of people who get hate. They don't own it, and so because of that, they struggle.
And what's funny is they don't. Some naive people don't even.
Though.
Yeah. They don't even take hate as hate. They take it as constructive criticism. They mistake it as constructive criticism, and they take it too far. And like, you know what? Maybe I do suck. Maybe I should stop making videos. And like, no, that's just some stupid person typing in the comments because I think they have all the power in the world because they're too much of a pussy to say it to your face. I'd rather say it over the internet. So
yeah, because if it was really constructive criticism,
then
they would at least give you positive feedback, but they would also tell you, video looks like, for example, say we're doing this, there'd be like, video looks great. I would just say, try to stay on topic.
Yeah, and you could be completely negative about the whole comment, but you have to, you know, you can type out good
like a better
points,
way of saying it.
Well, just good points to back up your evidence. Because if you're saying a lot of negative things, you better back it up to support your criticism. But all you're doing is hate, then that's just hate.
Yeah.
So, all right.
But yeah, that's honestly how I feel about those types of things. Just take the hate and roll with it.
Yeah, like I get hate on my Power Ranger videos, but most of the hate is either just them being jealous of the views I get for parodying it, or I get hate for saying it's fake when really, my thumbnail shows it's not the real Power Rangers, it's my face. The only time I ever had, like, not my face on them was one time. But either way, like saying it's fake almost is borderline doesn't even make sense. Because you're basically saying that, like, oh, Power Rangers is real in real life. So most of the comments I get is from kids, and I understand that.
Yeah.
I would say
another like really weird, like, you haven't seen it, but
what?
you didn't actually see it. You were like, you've been trying to find it and you can't find it. I don't know if you deleted it or not, but one of the comments that someone said, like in the Aqua video that I did, the very first one was,
yeah, this is
he just straight up said he was just real. He was just as real as he can be. That guy sucks. He should stay behind the camera.
Yeah, I mean, it's because, yeah, Nick has always been my cameraman for the Power Rangers, and then that was his first debut in the live-action video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this freaking...
I would say get those boxes first, the ones next to you.
No, I'm not trying to break them. You know what I'm trying to do? You see that platform right there?
Yeah, I know, no, but I'd say the boxes next to you, so, because you never know if you get to go back or not.
No, I'm not being in this level right now. I'm trying to exit it. This platform right here is a secret exit to get the red gem. That's what I'm running. But okay, I'll do this. In the original, I don't know. It's just because my slide jump, it feels a little different.
Jumping the jet board, baby.
What I'm usually able to do is just bounce on those two, and I'm able to make it. But because the control is slightly different, I gotta deal with it and roll with it. But anyway,
But yeah, we always get comments like, "These guys suck," or
and
like,
it really
"Stay behind the
doesn't
camera."
affect me because I still have a loyal fan base that actually tunes in and likes watching my stuff. Oh, new thing. Back on this. In the original, when you came to this, there were no portals or any hint at all to what the levels are that you have to unlock. Now they tell you what secret entrances and secret levels are here. You just can't access them until you find a secret entrance for that level.
Oh, okay.
And the only actual levels on their own that are not secret entrances are Totally Fly, Totally Bear, and that's it. The rest are secret entrances to help you get like a color gem or the box gem, and so on. So
cool.
The only way to unlock is Snow God to get the red gem. So this allows us
This one's hard. I remember this one actually being kind of hard.
Yeah. So we have to finish the secret route to get the special red gem. And I remember in the original, there's actually you could accidentally miss the red gem on the way down the pit. Like you could go through it and you could be pixel perfect to miss it. And that's happened to a couple people like on it.
I wonder if they changed it.
Yeah, they might have made the hitbox with the red jump probably bigger. I've never done it, but I've heard other people do it.
Yeah, that made me so nervous just now. That
funny.
That fucking thing you just did. That made me so freaking nervous.
What, the slide thing I just did?
Yeah, that whole thing that you just did just now.
I don't know if I can get it with the spin jump.
Nah.
Okay, well, I'm already at 24. It's not like I need it. Spin versus spin. Penguin won.
Fidget spinner contest.
I just put a picture.
Speaking of those little motherfuckers.
Oh boy, I'm getting a little freaked out. Dude, listen to this remix of the Death Rap. It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna play it.
What do you think?
It's not. Oh yeah. Here's another thing about the ice physics. Now, there's more knockback. If you get hit, you're gonna be flying maybe into a bottomless pit.
Oh god, it's like fucking Mega Man. The hitbox for Mega Man is so crazy.
So that made you nervous right there with how fast I went?
Yes.
Well, don't worry. I know what I'm doing when I'm not talking. When I'm talking, I end up
When I
playing.
shut the fuck up, I know exactly what I'm doing.
When I shut the fuck up, I play fucking great. No, I still did screw that up.
Wait. There you go. Oh shit. Oh. I didn't like that.
What, how fast I'm going?
Yeah, I don't like it. Whoa.
Yeah, you saw that. That was a little weird. I like the glow that Nitros has now. Well, I mean, they did glow in Twin Sanity, but, you know, that's a more modern Crash game. In the original, they just were...
That's considered new era?
I do miss... I call it, like, post-Naughty Dog era, because it was called the modern era, but now this is the modern era, technically, even though it's a remake of the original. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to consider it, because this game only came out a day ago.
This might be the Redemption era.
The reboot era?
The Redemption era.
Well, yeah, definitely Redemption. crash. Oh no!
Bro, you invincible.
Alright, now be careful because the momentum can carry you off the edge if you move at all.
Bro, Pokemon isn't even anime.
Is Crash anime?
Yes, Crash is anime.
Yeah, people missed the red gem one time.
How the hell did you do that? That was crazy.
Did what?
We're not gonna get the box gem?
I already did. This is level 2, remember? We did this
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
This is just to get the red gem. So yeah, death routes are new. Well, they only had gem paths. They didn't have death routes in Crash 1. The death routes have similar to, you know, not die at all to get a color gem. You just can't die all level to even unlock the path. So you just have to stay on your toes, and it's a little, but it's not for every level. Some do, some don't. So it adds some thinking and some replay value, and then Crash 3 does the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. No, I feel you totally. But yeah, actually, I know about this Snoga secret because
How'd you do it? Like when you, like, how'd you hear about this secret?
I think it was either some call me Johnny or Ant Dude.
It was probably Ant Dude, because I think the only thing that some kind of Johnny reveals, because he wanted to not spoil everything, is he revealed the blue gem path, because he was the one that he was talking about the PlayStation Underground thing, where they tell you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But that I was sure probably Ant-Man talked about red gem.
Ant-Man or Ant Dude?
Ant-Man. Ant Dude. Baskin Robbins. I don't know how Crash has swallowed that big ass rock.
Yeah.
All right.
We got that bright red
and
now.
We don't have to go in order. I mean, I go in order just because
You can go in order. I don't care.
No, I'm saying you don't have to go in order because the next thing you could do is now I got the red gem. You could do the red gem path, but it's dummy hard, so you don't have to. You could do air crash. You could do Barrett for all. It's up to you. You know, it's given us the option to have a choice. So.
Bro, I'm about to do this red path for Snowbiz.
All right.
Joe's told me it's dummy hard, and I want to.
I was struggling last night replaying it.
You were struggling last night?
Yeah, because it has. There's no. No, there's boxes because you need to do it to get the box gem. But it's hard because there's nothing but ice, and there's some nitros and enemies. Oh, and what makes it really hard? It's long, and the crushers you have to slide. Not the ones that always are in a pattern. I'm talking about the ones that only fall when you pass it. For those and the death route only, you have to slide.
Oh shit! I gotta do the box.
It'll crush you right away. Did I
already get these boxes?
What box?
Oh, I already got the boxes over here.
You didn't miss a box?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, this is for the box gem.
Come on.
Yeah, so they made TNT's blinking all 3 games instead of just the first. And the explosions of this game are really bright. I will say the nitro explosion animation, I don't really like. It looks really underwhelming.
Looks like
just
dust.
Looks
like dust.
Green dust. TNT's look great. I don't know. Maybe in a patch update they can make Nitro's explode.
Could we make Nitros look better? Because too many people fucking complained.
Well, the explosions, I would say, because I mean Nitros are more powerful in TNT because they're unstable. So I would think the explosion would look better.
Yeah.
But nitpick. Oh yeah, so there are checkpoints, at least in this death route, this red gem route, but you gotta eat easy, bruh. Got nitro. Got some porcupines. People call them hedgehogs in the original, but aren't they?
Oh my gosh.
Aren't they porcupines? No, this is easy. You just gotta slam these and then avoid the explosion on the top once you hit it.
That was it?
My voice is cracking a lot just because of my lack of sleep. I think that's a thing. No, yeah, my exhaustion is making my voice not as good. And I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, that's true. You have been
Probably
talking
gonna
a
lose
lot.
it soon. is not too bad at first. It just gets hard later. At least there's checkpoints. Like, there's multiple checkpoints, so you can at least do your trial and error. Yeah, 30 lives already, see what I mean? This game is hard,
but also you're more well acquainted with this game, so you at least...
No, but I'm saying this game is hard, but it's a little more generous at the same time. So it's like, it's not too easy, not too hard. It's in the middle. It's really just depending on the person playing, which I prefer. I like games that adapt to depending on the person, not just it's always going to be hard or it's always going to be easy.
Yeah.
Okay, checkpoint. All right, now this is where it starts getting. So yeah, you have to slide. You can slide jump. Yeah, they immediately go down. They go faster. So now we have some interesting timing.
Good thing I got these. Good thing I got that checkpoint on deck.
Yeah, you have to do some interesting timing because they're also near the ones that have a pattern. So, but for now, you just gotta slide. It's better to slide jump because you can slide normally, but then you're in the crouch mode, and that could be bad if there's a pattern one. The pattern crusher. I know there's probably a better name for those, but that's the best one to come out the moment.
Okay, is the part you're telling me about right here?
No, not yet. Just slide. What the? You got crushed, but he also landed up there.
Okay, I mean...
document every glitch.
It's gotta be like that sometimes.
Really do be like that.
It really do be.
It really do be.
It really do be like that sometimes. Okay, you gotta slide jump on that part. Gotcha.
I know, it's weird because, you know, we've been playing Crash 1 all day.
Yeah, I've been like, I'm so acquainted to the Crash 1 formula.
Yeah, I would say that this trilogy's biggest standout is obviously the graphics. That's the biggest, like, it's probably going to be the biggest selling factor other than just playing Crash again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Alright, so you don't have to slide jump. You might more likely to use slide jumps for the harder patterns. Just slide. Like, just practice it. Yeah, like that. I want an acapella version of it.
That's like a Spiral Mouth version?
Yeah, Spiral Mouth.
Almost said Smash Mouth.
Or pentatonic.
Dude, I wonder if we like, what if we're like, song requests on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, if they ever listen.
Sure Crash Twinsanity Island.
Yeah, I wonder if they have any idea what the hell it is. Because I don't know.
They're like, what's a Twinsanity?
What's a Crash?
Okay, they're not that dumb.
Oh, you never know. I mean, not everyone's a gamer. So. Alright, now this is where it's getting tricky. So this is when you slide jump. You gotta avoid that. See what I mean?
Oh, you gotta slide jump that too? You gotta slide jump that too, boy?
Penny mask!
OOBAGA!
OOBAGA.
We're gonna put the link to that in this video.
No, I'll put it as the intro tag. I'll put, it's a Girl in the Great video. It just goes, what does Aku Aku actually say? OOBAGA, OOBAGA, OOBAGA.
OOBAGA. OOBAGA, OOBAGA, OOBAGA.
Like, oh, that's what he says.
Oh, that's...
OOBAGA. Alright. You know, it's really funny about Crash 3 is that, you know, Aku Aku never really was a character that he spoke. He was just there to help you. And then in Crash 3, he just suddenly is like a more serious character. It's just kind of funny. I feel like in continuity, if Crash 1, 2, and 3 like played off at each other like in an episodic series, Aku Aku is silent throughout the whole game other than saying OOBAGA, and then randomly in Crash 3, my brother's awake and like, Ooga Ooga is free? It's like, oh shit, Grim Reaper.
Oh, damn!
Speaking of Grim Reaper.
Speaking of Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Aku Aku
is voiced by Jake Paul.
Jake Paul? You almost got me there, bud. is voiced by the
That was
actor
it.
who plays the Grim Reaper in the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yep, and the voice of Uka Uka is the guy that plays the Doge and Snoop the Human, the show.
If you guys don't know what the fuck he's talking
Adventure
about,
Time.
is the actor's name is Joe DiMaggio,
Yeah.
and he played.
He voiced Uka Uka before twice, and so did Grim Reaper guy voiced Uka Uka before. But I think he's improved because he sounded really weird in Crash of the Titans. When he was voicing over, he goes, "Episode 1, A New Hope." Star Wars reference. By the way, we should probably watch that soon.
Watch what soon?
A New Hope.
Oh yeah.
A New Hope.
Here's another thing that'll piss all your fans off. I've never watched. I've only watched the
original
prequel
trilogy.
Star Wars.
Yeah, he started with the original, the prequels. Which I guess is fine because
Did I miss anything over there?
No.
Okay.
But make sure you don't die because we want to get a checkpoint so we don't have to do the death route again. Because I did that and it's not fun. All right, so now you don't have to slide for the other crushers. You just have to walk normally because they're not as fast. It's only the Yeah, Coco voice with Derry Berry, where we talked about. Tiny's voice is voiced by the same guy that voiced Tiny in Crash Nitro Kart. So I guess Vicarious Visions just have them in a phone book. Because it's not like Vicarious, at the top of my head, haven't made any games recently. If I'm like
Vicarious? Well, this game.
Well, I'm talking about before this.
Prior to this game? Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't. All I know is that they made Crash Huge Adventure. Did you get a checkpoint?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. They made Crash Huge Adventure. They made Crash Entranced. They made Crash Purple and Spyro Orange. And they also made. I think they made the Spyro Season games for the Game Boy Advance.
Season of Ice. Oh god.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's isometric 3D games.
I hate that. I hate it so much. I don't even own it. Just looking at it, I'm like, I'm not sold. I mean, I'll still buy it for Let's Play or just for the fuck of it, but it's not my cup of tea.
All I gotta do is bonus.
What I was gonna say is, and Vicarious is also known for Crash Nitro Kart, which that game still looks pretty good for PS2 compared to Rather Cortex, but
Yeah.
the gameplay is really bad. Like they got the racing like so slow. Like if you get hit by any item, you're in last place. And like the team system. I mean, I'll get more details into it, but basically it's trying to be like Crash Team Racing, but it fails in it. Story-wise, it's a more entertaining story. Like Vicarious is good at making like cinematics and story. And honestly, they didn't have to make any story for this because all they had to do was just make the original more cinematic, and
make it
they did.
good.
They did. And the gameplay, it's pretty close.
Let me get Crash Bandicoot with no beat 'em ups, no gimmicks. He goes, so what the fuck you want on it? Originals. Just make it. It'll come out good.
No, you gotta get like more redundant. It's like let me get a Crash Bandicoot, but with no platforming, no vehicles, no beat 'em ups. What the fuck you want it?
What the fuck?
Just
Crash-
make it. Just play it. Make it. Develop it. It'll come out good.
Just develop that shit. It'll come out good.
And
So
then-
you
and then
want
it
a
gives us
Crash
Skylanders.
Bandicoot game, but you...
It's like-
all my life, y'all fucking
Well, isn't Skylanders a beat 'em up?
All my life, y'all fucking devs ain't shit. Yeah, it was a beat 'em up.
Yes.
Oh, Skylanders. So I was gonna go into this like a really long time ago.
Yeah,
I never really talked about it.
I never owned Skylanders.
So I bought Skylanders. So the whole gimmick was I was like, oh fuck yeah, Spyro. I was
Yeah.
like, I like Spyro. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But turns out Spyro's only one actual thing of it. There was like
just one
there's like
character.
over 69 characters to buy.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other franchises try to capitalize on Skylanders with Lego Dimensions and Disney Infinity.
Disney
which-
Infinity was kind of fun. It was a cheap knockoff, and Lego Dimensions I heard is actually really fun. I'm really hot.
Yeah, and it can stay on you. We don't need to move right here.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so Skylanders was it was ass easy, honestly. And
Yeah, it was.
but
Apparently
the
it
whole
was.
thing was they encouraged you to go out and buy them because there was a whole bunch of secret areas that required a specific type. Because
Yeah.
it was like mechanical type, grass type, magic type,
It was,
death type. Like there was like different types of Skylanders.
it was literally,
and I had one
it's
from, like,
literally
6
the
different types.
Amiibos. Just buy them all.
Yeah, and they're
to
like
get-
they encourage people to buy them all. That's cool. The design of the tunnels up there.
Yeah, it's always been that way.
It just didn't look good.
Yeah, it wasn't as bright, so you couldn't really see.
Yeah, but they encouraged. So the whole idea was they were encouraging the public to go out and buy some. But the game was ass easy. Like, honestly, if you had 3 Skylanders, you could just play as those 3.
It's a cash grab.
The boss was a little. Why did I say that word? The boss was a little difficult. I'm gonna be honest. It was kind of difficult.
Well, I mean, what type of game is this? Is it beat 'em up? Is it a platformer?
It's
what is it?
It's
Collectathon?
It's a collectathon beat 'em up basically.
Yeah, that's not really that interesting to me. And the fact that it's already that easy.
We can play through it. It's kind of fun.
And I mean, I do like. I like putting
like the
stuff on my
concept
display case.
the concept's kind of cool. Like, since you've never played, the concept is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's not. You missed a box.
I don't feel myself.
But the concept isn't like amazing. Well, the boss was so difficult though.
Like, what was the boss? Like, what was
There's like a main villain, and the voice actor of the villain is the voice actor of Billy from Billy and Mandy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'd be like, "I want the power," like the way he said it.
So they sound just like.
Yeah, it was like really creepy, but the boss was so hard.
And what a curve, because that game is so easy for kids. You know?
The game was ass easy though. That was the thing. So I beat the game in like a week. Then they released Skylanders Giants, then Skylanders Trap Team, then Skylanders Supercharged, then Skylanders Imaginators.
Yeah, and then other stuff started. Amiibo.
And then once that happened, Disney started developing Disney Infinity. And then about a year and a half later after that, they released Disney Infinity 2.0, then Disney Infinity 3. Now they don't make it anymore. You missed a box. And now they made Lego Dimensions. Well, no, then they made Amiibo after that.
No, when did Amiibo come out?
Amiibo came out around the time of Mario Maker. No, Smash Bros.
Well, 2012.
No, it did not come out. No,
2013.
2014.
No, 13, because that's when the Wii U came out. That's when the Amiibo started coming out.
Oh, okay.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm more of a Sony guy than Nintendo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it was 2014 because it came out around the time of Smash Bros.
It was just all a gimmick. Everyone wanted to capitalize on collect all these toys to
collect them all.
Change a little bit of the gameplay and maybe just a skin. It was basically a cash grab. The fact that really the only cash grab that would be worth your time is the Amiibo, because they made it a lot more worth it than all the other
especially like the second or third series of Amiibos.
Yeah,
those are really good,
and they're hard to get because they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Not really. I don't really
but then they made Lego
collection.
Dimensions. I actually heard Lego Dimensions is pretty good, like including the Sonic thing. I think they remade the entire Green Hill Zone out of Legos.
Sonic looks funny.
Like they remade the Green Hill Zone out of Legos.
Really?
Yeah. So.
I'll think of a thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Click on as you know, as always, click on the end screens for the previous or next part. Question of the part: what is your favorite animal riding levels in or animal What is your favorite animal to ride in Crash? Is it Hog, Polar, or Pura?
Hog.
Yeah, I figured it was that. I would say,
bitch.
No, I like Hog. I enjoyed his gameplay. But I think I like, because Pura and Polar play the same, but I think I like Polar more because he's just a little more personal to Crash than is the Coco, and he can run.
Yeah. So like always,
they all play
don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.